What up, everybody, and welcome to Two in the Stink podcast. It's what is it, today? St. Patrick's Day.
It is.
That we're recording it. Well, if you're listening to it, you're probably listening Saturday. So, hope you had a good St. Patrick's Day.
Is it St. Patrick's Day?
I don't know. Well, you're drinking like it is.
I'm drinking.
You're like top of the morning to you. I know it's
Speaking of which,
soon.
grab your beer, brother. We're celebrating. Yeah. I'm Irish. I'm Irish as fuck. Are you Irish?
I'm German.
Just
I don't know. Maybe a little bit Irish. I want to do a 23andMe.
I'm like, can you lie today?
Yeah, I'm Irish.
Bobby Irish.
I'm Bobby Irish. They used
Bobby
to call
O'Stant.
me. Bobby O'Stant. I was gonna not drink today, and then literally you were like, "There's a fridge full of cold beer next to us. Just have a beer." And I was like, "Okay, fine."
A beer.
A beer. I'll have to drive later.
4 beers.
I don't have.
You can drive on 3,
4,
5,
5,
beers.
6,
3
13. If I was gonna drink more, I would not be drinking more of this Corona because I'm trying to watch my figure, and this has a lot of carbs.
Please relax. I can barely see you.
Yeah, dude, I'm almost under 200. I like how dang, this is good.
Darn.
Whoa.
Darn.
Oh, I see why I got a whole fridge full of these. I have a fridge. My mom.
You just coughed so hard.
My mom bought these, and then she was like, "I've never seen Corona last so long in our fridge." And I was like, "Yeah, I'm skinny now."
I'm thin
I was like,
now.
"Yeah, Mom, I only drink tequila and Miller Lite. That's why."
We had a fun.
I'm 200.2, so I'm almost back under 200, down 26 pounds.
200.2.
200.2.
So you want to be 199?
No, I want to be low. I want to be like 170. That's the ultimate goal by summer.
Oh, nice.
I want to be 170 by summer.
Bobby shredded.
Bobby shredded. I'm on track. I looked at my fitness app. I'm on track for June 30th, which is fine. I want to be 170. I want to be
June 30th. We'll be there.
I want to be 170 by 4th of July. That's like,
That'd be fat.
I'd be sick.
That'd be fat with a PH.
Oh yeah, I want to like eat burgers and be shredded. That's my goal. I want to be very contradictive on 4th of July.
Shredded burgers.
Shredded burgers.
It's crazy. I'm gonna have burgers on 4th of July. I'm also.
That's
gonna,
it.
I'm just gonna.
You're gonna have 170 burgers.
I'm gonna have 170 burgers.
Yeah.
On 4th of July.
Yo. What's up?
We're doing a show at Soul Joel's.
Oh yeah, we are. We're doing that. That's yeah. That's Monday, like 4 Mondays from now, right? 3 Mondays.
Back where we started.
Back where we started. Yeah, dude, we haven't been there in a while. Shout out to Soul Joel.
Shout it out.
Oh, dude, I was do you ever I wanted to ask you this on the car ride, but I wanted to wait until we were actually in the podcast room, and I think we talked about it a little bit. But like, do you ever does a song ever come on like shuffle, and you're like, oh, my life's a movie? Do you have one of those?
Everyone has that.
Yeah.
Everyone has that.
Well, what's yours, I guess?
What's yours?
Well, as of recently, Someday by The Strokes. I was jogging and it started to rain a little bit, and it was like, someday, you'll lose some weight and you'll be really tall. Someday.
You're gonna eat a burger on America's birthday. Someday.
You'll be skinny while it's also happening. Yo, what's up with my computer doing like mad pop-ups? It's like, welcome to Lenovo. I don't give a fuck.
Porn.
Oh yeah, that's right. We did. We fucked up my computer. We watched gay porn on it.
We gave your computer
and now
AIDS.
it's like, hey,
you up?
Now it's like, what's up?
You like big dick?
Do you like your computer has a virus? You should probably click this link. I've had 1 beer. I'm already acting up.
I love that. That's you acting up.
Yeah, dude, I'm getting crazy. Last night was the movie. Well, so what's you didn't tell me what your song is.
It's probably Raise Your Glass by Pink.
Really? That's like the okay. You got really defensive, like because you knew I was about to light you up for that.
I'm like, no, it's actually a man song.
You're like, yeah. What's I like that one.
Thunderstruck by AC/DC.
Yeah, right. That's a good. That's a song I like to come out to when I'm hosting because it gets everybody amped up. Dun, dun. You get like my dick gets like longer. It's a good song.
I'm like tacos. Tacos. This podcast is brought to you by growling. Something I'm gonna start doing a lot more of. I love doing this, dude. This is so fun.
It is. It's really fun. If I didn't have to be,
I can't believe that I sit in front of a camera and actually speak about shit.
And tens of people listen.
I was talking. How do you feel about voting?
How do I feel about voting
in the presidential election?
I don't know.
Who do you think's going to win the next one?
Well, how do I feel about voting?
Who do you think is going to win in 2024? Who do you think you're going to?
We're starting off with politics.
Who do you think? Well, I've been thinking about
Jim shotgunned a beer before this, so it's about to get. He's like,
okay,
you do one. He shotgunned a Budweiser. And he's like, who's gonna win the election?
Who's gonna win?
I've been
drinking Bud Heavy, and I'm like, who's gonna do it?
You're like, okay, and don't be wrong. Who's gonna win? And don't be wrong.
Who do you think it's gonna come down?
It depends
to?
on
who do you think the two choices are gonna be?
If Biden runs again. And then for whatever reason, Trump runs again. It's Biden stands no chance because everybody's pissed at him. I think everybody who voted for Trump and then was like, okay, fine, we'll give Biden a chance. Like I know a lot of people switched up. I think I'm not gonna say who. Somebody in my family switched up too.
Your mom?
Yeah, my mom. And
she went with Biden.
She went with Biden. She voted for Trump the first time.
Did you vote for Trump?
No, I voted for Biden. I voted for Biden. I didn't vote the first time.
You're
the second time I voted for Biden.
You hate this country, dude.
I do. Fuck
you
this.
hate this nation.
Yeah, no.
I didn't vote. I was too scared. I was so torn. I love them both.
Well, the first time I didn't vote at all when it was Trump and Hillary. I was like, I don't want any part of this. And the second time, I was like, all right, let's see what Biden has to say. And then now I'm back where I started. I'm like, I don't want to vote, because I don't want to. I don't know. I hate talking about politics, but it's just I genuinely think that if Trump runs again against Biden, Trump's gonna win. And that's not me being like, hoorah, Trump. I just think that's just my genuine observation. Because I think so many people...
What do you think that looks like?
What do I think that looks like?
Him winning, what do you think that looks like?
It's going to look a lot like what it looked like the first time. You're going to have a bunch of people angry on Twitter, tweeting their fucking opinions, and being like, I don't know. It felt like it's the same it is now. Everybody's bitching about Biden. They're just going to bitch about Trump. They're like, nobody's ever happy with the president. Except for when Obama was... A lot of people were happy about Obama. That was pretty chill. Obama was cool.
Yeah.
Obama
was like a meme.
Obama had sunglasses, dude.
Obama and memes were in the same.
Oh yeah, when memes. Oh yeah, when memes were top text, bottom text. That was the Obama era.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember when memes were actually memes? Now it's look at this banana getting shot,
raped.
Yeah, yeah. It's whoa, cool meme.
It's like we took a picture of a banana and we turned it negative and put tits on it.
Yeah. You like this meme? Is that funny? Look at this meme.
And then
it's
I laugh.
funny. It's funny.
And then I literally laugh, and I'm like, fuck, what does this mean for me?
You're like, hey, look at this meme, and it's literally just a picture of the N-word. And I'm like,
and I laugh,
meme.
and it's like, what the fuck?
I'm like, sick meme, dude. It's like a Fortnite character, they dubbed over him or whatever.
It's the shit that makes me laugh is so poisonous.
Who do you think's gonna win in the election? Well, let me ask you this: if it comes down to,
dude, I think the president's gonna be Ron DeSantis.
Yeah. I don't know who's even.
I think it's gonna be Ron DeSantis. It's gonna be illegal to be trans, and it's gonna be illegal to read books.
Oh my God, that's another thing. Dude? What if somebody worse than Trump comes along?
That's what I'm saying. He is worse than Trump.
I just forgot how to speak. You guys see, you got me all amped up. You start talking about Trump. I'm like, the America.
I love him. I love him. Love the guy.
Did they even announce who's running for the fucking Republican Party yet? Who the
who the roster is?
Yeah, who's the roster?
I don't know, dude, but I think the roster should involve Stone Cold Steve Austin.
I think we need a woman at this point.
I think the president should be The Rock.
We need a woman.
A woman? Who?
We need a woman.
Lizzo.
Lizzo's
like, we feeding these babies, y'all. We gonna feed these babies, y'all.
That's your Lizzo?
That's my Lizzo. She's like, we hungry and we gonna feed these babies.
That's equally offensive about fat people and also
she's gonna end world hunger. She's like, I can't end my hunger if y'all's is hungry too. I don't think she says y'all's.
I don't think so either. I think that was just incredibly wild.
I don't know her.
Do your wacky voice. We love the wacky voice.
Be silly.
Be silly.
Be a goofball for a minute.
I don't know who would I want for the woman to be president. That's a good question.
I thought Hillary was cool.
Hillary?
She was in a South Park episode where they put a nuclear bomb inside of her vagina.
Yeah, but that's South Park. That's not Hillary Clinton. She didn't write that episode.
Yeah, she did.
She did?
Yeah.
Nuh-uh.
Yes, they had to ask her to do that.
They had to ask her if they could do it?
Yes.
Why? It's a parody. They don't have to ask shit.
No.
They didn't ask Kanye if they could make fun of him for liking gay fish.
Yes, but he doesn't have.
Can you stop talking into the side of the goddamn microphone? It's like, I don't know how you managed to do it, but like you're literally a comedian. Talk into the center of the goddamn microphone.
It's right here, baby.
Okay, good.
We're hearing it.
Okay.
We're live.
All right. You don't have to, like, you just, you got it. You're good, brother.
It's right here.
He's like got it in his mouth now.
It's right here. It's good.
I'm sorry. But yeah, so South Park, they had to ask
I
for
actually
permission.
forget what I was talking.
South Park, they had to ask for permission for Hillary to...
I was making it all up, and now I'm lost.
Yeah, fucking I knew it. You always do that shit where you
I
get
was
me.
just making it up, and
and
now I'm lost. And now I'm lost now.
I'm just
Speaking of which, do we have any more Insomnia Cookies?
There might be a couple more left. You have to ask my mom.
Go get.
No, I'm not kidding.
Okay.
But yeah, tell that story. That's
no,
funny
you
as
got
shit.
it. You can do it.
Oh, I have to tell it?
Yeah.
So me and Jim, we did a show, we did two. We did a show, definitely not an open mic. We did a show, and it wasn't an open mic. We didn't go up dead last. There was people there. They loved us. And so we finished, standing ovation, whatever. We leave the bar.
Roses.
Roses. I was like, I got to get Insomnia Cookies for my mom because there's an Insomnia Cookies right near the venue. And then Jim's like, for your mom, sure. And so we go to the Insomnia Cookies. I walk in, and I was like, yo, let me get like a chocolate chip cookie. And he was like, oh, he's like, we're out of that. And what I thought he said was, here's the cookies we have. And he listed a bunch of cookies. But what he actually said was, here's the cookies we don't have. And then he listed a bunch of cookies. So I was like, I was a little bit high, and I was like, okay, let me get, and then I named all of the cookies he said he didn't have, and then he just looked at me, and then Jim is standing right next to me, and Jim looks at him, and then he like sees an opportunity to do a bit. He's like, Jim goes, he said we ain't got these ones, and you were like, okay, I'll take one of each, or you said some shit like that, and you made the guy laugh so hard at the counter, and he was like, I know, right? And then you guys were like laughing at me, and I was like, okay. And then the guy goes to the back of the kitchen, right? He goes, I got you. And then he, like, starts scooping up cookies by the dozen and, like, throwing them into this box. He's like, he's like, how many cookies you want? I was like, I don't know, like 6. He charged me for 6 cookies. He must have put, like, 4 dozen cookies in the box. He handed me the box. It was, like, heavy. It couldn't even close it. There were so many cookies in it. And I'm like, okay, great. And I have to hear about this for the rest of the car ride home, because Jim made this guy laugh so hard that I got so many free cookies. I told my mom, I brought the cookies back to my mom. She's like, oh my God, there's so many. I'm like, yeah, there are. You can thank Jim for that.
Yeah, you're like, I made the guy laugh.
Yeah, I told my mom, I said, Jim made the guy laugh so hard he gave us free cookies. I had to watch you. That was so annoying.
That was the first time I felt like a blonde girl.
That was, oh yeah, dude, that was cookies.
First time I ever felt like a blonde girl.
It was so annoying because we did Helium before that. We got on Helium's open mic, and I went up I think I was like 1 or 2 comics before you, and I got off and I had a good set. It was good. It was decent. And then you went up, and before I could even leave the green room to go watch you, you were already crushing. Like I could already hear the audience like stomping and laughing. I was like, he hasn't touched the microphone yet. And, like, I walk outside and I start watching you. All I see is this fucking guy, am I right? And then they're fucking howling. And I'm like, okay, cool. And then I had to watch you do that again at Insomnia Cookies. I had to watch you. It's like, no, it's great to, like,
good weekend.
It's great to watch you be funny, but, like, tone it down, okay? But, like, just take it down a notch.
Rob was like, I want to get cookies for my mom. I was like, cookies. Check this out.
Like, yeah, you fed, like, her and then, like, all the contractors working on the addition to our house.
Yeah, talk about that. That's cool.
Yeah, I'm getting an addition put on to my house. Yeah.
Bobby built a house.
Bobby's building an addition onto his mommy's house. It's going to be sick. We keep squeezing by the TV that's going in there.
That's the TV?
That's the TV, yeah. There's a gigantic TV in the way of this room, and that's the one that's going up.
That's what I've been peeing on?
That's what you've been peeing on.
That's what I've been peeing on?
Tell the story about when we were in New York recently.
Oh,
remember
my
that?
God. Yeah. Tell the story.
Tell them about when we were in New York.
Rob and I went to New York, and we did a mic.
It was a booked mic, all right? So fucking... It was a mic. We did an open mic.
It was really cool. And
good time.
We had a fun time, and we left, and then we went to another bar, and we went to the Stand.
Yeah.
And we hung
out.
We hung out at the Stand. That was a cool place.
Yeah, the Stand's awesome.
I peeked.
I paid like $150 for like steak and pizza, but it was awesome. It was really good. The food was fucking
It was
awesome.
delicious. I looked in the doorway and there was like Big J sitting there, and I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
And then I like ran away like a rat.
Yeah.
I was like,
That's not the story. That's not the funny part of the story, though. Do you want me to tell it?
You
sound like you've had like you're like beer.
I know, I am.
No. So we got to the stand, and then it was cool. Yeah, we saw Big J was there, and we peeked in. And we saw him talking, and I think it was Ari Shafir that was there too.
Yeah.
And then we went back out to the bar, and we like got some drinks, and then this one girl pulled out this fucking weed pen.
Yes.
And she pulled like, I don't know, like I had like whatever, like 4 beers, and I'm like, whatever, okay, at this point I'm ready to have some weed. And keep in mind, it was like I think 11:30 at night.
Yeah.
The next 2 trains were like 12:30 and then 1:30. And in my head, at first I was like, whatever, we'll take the late train home 1:30.
The story is that Rob and I got high, and the second we got high, we were like, whoa, panic attack.
Yeah, but why did you have to? I was building up to that. There was a great crescendo. There was the whole big. I was gonna tell like a Quentin Tarantino movie, like, and now, but before that, we go back to the train ride to New York. I was gonna tell it like Pulp Fiction, but you fucked it up. You just spoiled the ending. Yeah, long story short.
I bungled it in the beginning, though.
Hey guys, guess what? Yeah, here's the short version. We hit a weed pen and it was strong, and we went home. That's there we go. Wow, what a cool story.
On the train ride home.
Hang on. Oh, wait, let me fucking... It was really funny, though, because she pulls out this pen, and she says it's live resin.
Oh, yeah.
And, yeah, that's kind of... Because normally, it's funny. The funny part was, me and you have never been on the same page with weed. Normally, I smoke it. I'm like, home now. Let's go home. And then you're like, what? We're having a good time. We both hit this fucking pen. She goes, whatever you do, don't hit it like a normal pen. It's live resin. I'm like, yeah. I take a hit, and it was a tiny hit. And then you take a hit, and then we both looked at each other, and we're like, let's leave.
Whoa.
We're like, that's crazy. Our Uber's here. I think, we were with our friend Romy. She got up, and she went to the bathroom. And as she's coming back from the bathroom, we were stoned, and we're like, bye. It was like the quickest. It wasn't an Irish goodbye, but it was pretty damn close. We were like, we have to go now.
Done.
Because I realized I was just only getting higher. And I was like, we have to. I don't want to take the late train now.
Yeah,
I was like, whoa, hang on, that's a horrible idea. It her pen sobered me up. I was like, fuck this. I was like, we need to go home now.
Dude, it was one of the rare instances where I was like, yeah, let's fucking
let's get out of here. We were both in the Uber, and you were like, did you want to leave? And I was like, yeah, I'm sorry. Did you not want to? You're like, no. I was like, fuck this, and I was like, me too.
Fuck this.
And it wasn't anything about like the people we were with or like the venue or anything. It was just literally like. The weed itself was like, your bed's far away. The weed was
when you're out there and you're not like staying, it's like the worst.
Yeah, when you have to go home. I mean, when you have to drive home too, that's especially worse. But anyway, talk about when we got on the train, there was the scariest lady on the train.
There was a blacked out lady that was like fighting with this woman, and she kept making her switch seats over and over, and it was fucking crazy.
Yeah.
And I was trying to get a video of her. And then like the guy like came by, and I felt weird about videoing him, and so I stopped.
So what the lady was doing, what she was saying was crazy. So we didn't know exactly what was going on, but there was this lady behind us, and she was like wrestling this other lady who clearly she didn't know, and she was saying, "Please, my daughter has a fever. Please."
Oh yeah, that was scary. I forgot about.
You forgot about that?
Yeah.
Then who were you talking about?
I don't know. The same lady, but I forgot about that.
Yeah, she was wrestling the lady, and she goes, please, my daughter has a fever. My daughter has. She kept saying that, but there was no daughter. There was nobody there. She didn't have a kid.
Yeah, she was alone.
She was alone, and she was wrestling this like Jamaican lady, and she was like, the poor lady was like, I don't know what you want from me. Like, please leave me alone. She was like wrestling her, like shaking her, like, please, my daughter has a fever. It was insane. And then the guy comes to grab tickets, and then she chilled the fuck out. And the guy comes over, and she's like,
he was good looking.
He was good looking. And she was hitting on him. She's like, hey, are you Irish? And he was like,
hot.
And he was like, and he was into it too. He's like, I don't know, a little bit.
I'm like a little.
He was like a little bit.
I'm like a little Irish.
It was so weird watching him. And then he was like, and she was like, do you have a ticket? And she was like, my thing won't load. I can't. He
was like, it's on me. You're fucking hot.
He's like, wow. He's like, yeah.
He's like, you can ride all the trains.
Yeah, that was terrifying. The fact that I was under the influence of wacky tobacco. And then that lady was being crazy right behind us, was just nuts.
That was so funny. I was like trying to like look, but like not look. Like I was like I was trying to resist.
I was literally like staring at them while it was happening. So I was like, fuck it. There's some things where it's like, if it's crazy enough, you have the right to watch. Like if somebody's acting crazy enough, it's okay to watch.
You know what I don't want though? I don't want her coming up to me.
I would punch that bitch in the face. If she comes up to me and starts grabbing me and telling me her daughter has a fever.
Controversial take. Oh, that's true though. The fever part was so scary.
Yeah, look, I would never hit a woman, but if she's fucking crazy
and she says she has a fever.
Yeah, in these days.
No, baby.
I wouldn't punch her, but I would definitely give her a shove. No, honestly, if I'm being 100% honest, I would get up and probably go tell somebody. I'm not very confrontive. I just wanted to sound cool for a minute.
Yeah.
I wanted to, yeah. I think women should be president. That's what I'm getting at.
You did
that
say
lady
that.
should be.
Who should it be?
Her, that lady. The lady who is like, my daughter has a fever. She cares about her daughter, wherever she was.
Who would your woman be?
I think that, now I got to think about it. My mom. I want to see my mom be president.
No, like a serious woman.
A serious woman. Okay.
J-Lo.
J-Lo? No, I'm trying to think of somebody who isn't a celebrity. The only women I can think of are like celebrities. I think
Elizabeth Warren.
I believe. What about if like Beyonce was president? It's like all the single ladies, all the single. That's our new national anthem. It's our new national anthem.
What?
All the single ladies, all the single ladies. All the single ladies.
What are her other songs?
Fuck.
Maybe I can see your halo.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. I tried. One time I tried to like be romantic with Brit. I put on like a sex playlist while we were fucking. I set up like candles. I made a whole thing out of it. I bought like rose petals. I tried to be romantic, and like it was so funny. She got in the room. She was like, "You're fucking gay." She was like, "You're so gay." I was like, "What? I'm trying to be romantic." She was like, "This is cute." And then so I put on the playlist and we were having sex, and then she was just like singing along to it because like,
ew.
She was like, Halo came on. She's like, a Halo. I was like, "What are you doing?" She's like, "I love this song." I'm like, am I really not affecting you that much where you can sing during? So like, this is boring. I gotta do something to entertain myself.
I thought, sex, you're not supposed to be able to do anything. Man, those are good.
Damn, this has a whole gram of protein in it.
It's like a burger.
This is like eating chicken, basically.
What's 1 gram of protein?
Nothing. 1 gram of protein is nothing. You should. My goal for the day is 160. So if I drink 160 of these, I'll hit it.
Better get going.
Yeah.
Better get cooking.
If I drank 160 Coronas, you'd have to pump my stomach.
No, you wouldn't.
I would just
you'd just be dead.
How many beers do you think you could drink without having to go to the hospital?
I've drank 30 beers.
Yeah.
One or two times.
Well, what kind of beers were they?
Like cans.
Oh, okay. I mean, like, were they like Miller Lite, or was it like
Golden
Golden Monkey?
Like domestics.
Oh, okay, because that makes a big difference.
Yeah, I don't drink those fucking like doo-doos.
Golden Monkey's a fun beer.
No.
Golden Monkey's a fun beer if you want to call out of work the next day. If you drink a 6-pack of Golden Monkey, you'll have the worst headache.
I drink Budweiser, Bud Light, Coors Light, Miller Light.
I like Miller Light. I like Miller Light, Michelob. If I'm feeling crazy, I have an Allagash.
The best beer ever is Sam Adams Oktoberfest.
Yeah. I like Allagash. You ever have a Guinness? You like Guinness?
No, I don't like Guinness.
I like a Guinness
it tastes like fucking farts.
I like a Guinness like after dinner. Like after I have steak.
What about mixed drinks? What do you like? I like whiskey, ginger, Jameson and ginger.
Are we talking about what I like if I don't if I don't give a fuck about calories, if it's just enjoyment? You know?
Sure.
Well, I mean, because what I like, if I'm, like, right now, I like tequila soda, because I'm trying to cut back.
We get it. You're losing weight.
Because I'm really fast, and I'm losing weight, and I'm in good shape.
Oh
my biceps are crazy.
If you guys didn't know, Rob's actually on a fitness journey.
I'm on a fitness journey.
You can follow him on Instagram at MyLittleTitties. Little titty bye-bye.
Little titty bye-bye.
Yeah, he's trying to get rid of his little jugs. Little fucking apple ciders. Stop it.
Stop.
Stop now. Cease. Cease.
I like mojitos.
You like? Oh wow.
I love mojitos.
You ever had a mint julep?
No.
Delicious.
Yeah, I love mojitos.
You like mints?
Yeah, I love mints. I know I don't look like it. I fucking love mints.
No.
I love
What's
mints.
your favorite food? I don't know anything about you.
My favorite food is honey barbecue wings.
In the world.
Honey barbecue wings.
Honey barbecue wings.
Yeah, I know. If you're talking like favorite meal, like if I could get steak, eggs, and a tall beer, that's probably my favorite meal.
That's crazy.
Like a tall, ice cold beer.
That sounds like a cigarette too.
Yeah. Oh my god. I don't even smoke. You're right. That'd be so good. Oh my god. If I had a cigarette, steak, eggs, and a beer. Oh.
You're like you get a truck.
Yeah.
If you have those things together, you get a truck.
Your hands have dirt on them.
That's like forming the exodia of having a truck.
Steak and eggs is probably my favorite meal. And
I thought that was gonna get a pop.
Oh, I wasn't. I didn't. I'll be honest. I remembered I had this, and I was focused on that for a second.
Exodia.
What's Exodia?
You don't know what Yu-Gi-Oh is? I knew it. Okay, we found a thing that I'm gay now.
Yeah.
Okay, you don't know that shit. Are you too
Oh,
old?
Exodia, is that the one? That's the good one, right? The guy with the pyramids or whatever. That's some powerful one. I used to collect. Hang on.
You just laughed at me for knowing about Yu-Gi-Oh.
I used to collect Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
I used to collect them.
Exodia is the one that they put all the pieces together of him.
Yeah, I had like the rare, whatever the rare one of that was. I had that, and I remember I brought it to middle school, and this kid was like trying to trade me literally all of his Yu-Gi-Oh cards for my one, and I was like, no, all your cards are Dookie. Yeah. And he was like, come on, like look at all these cards I have. I'll give you all these for your one card. And I was like, no. But when I was in middle school, when I was in the 5th grade, Yu-Gi-Oh was like a big deal. But I didn't know how to play the game. I just collected the cards.
Me either. I didn't know how to play. I just had the cards.
Yeah, I collected them.
Everyone just had the cards. It was the weirdest way to be a poser.
Because they looked cool. Especially the shiny ones.
Yeah. I'm like, well, basically I have the shiny one, so you're fucking gay.
I like the Toontown ones. Remember those?
Nah. Did you play Toontown?
No, the Toontown Yu-Gi-Oh, or the Toon Yu-Gi-Oh cards. It was like Toon, Blue Eyes, White Dragon. And it was like Blue Eyes, White Dragon, but the Toon version of it. I'm gay. I just remembered. You brought back like a flood of memories about Yu-Gi-Oh.
You laughed at me for being gay, and now you're gay.
Dude, you brought back a flood of memories. But I was like, you talked about Yu-Gi-Oh. I was like, what's Exodia? And it was like, memory unlocked. It was like, I had to go deep down for that one. That's dude, the brain is crazy. Isn't it crazy?
Exodia. Yeah. Dude, I used to have dreams about this Pokemon puzzle that my brother and I had growing up that had all of the Pokemon on it. But it was a puzzle.
Yeah.
You put it together. And I used to have dreams about it.
I remember.
Because, and now I was looking for it on the internet. I'm trying to find it forever.
There was this one card I think you could buy at Booth's Corners near us. Remember, Booth's Corners?
I was just there.
They used to have a Yu-Gi-Oh stand. I don't know if they still do. And I remember when I was a kid, there was this one Yu-Gi-Oh card. Whatever it was, like the damage.
They have a card shop and an action figure, John.
Yeah, they had a card shop. They had this one card, and the damage was infinite. It was like infinite amount of damage. I was like, whoa, I want that. But it was like $100 for the one card. And I told my parents, I was like, I want this. And my parents were like, there's no fucking way we're spending $100 on one card. And I never got it.
Damn, we should go get it right now for the Patreon.
Yo, do you ever look up like
things you never got as a kid?
Yeah, do you ever look up like the most expensive like and rarest cards in like card games? Like there's one, I think Magic the Gathering has one. It's like Black Lotus. It's like a flower and it's like worth like $10,000, something crazy. Probably more than that. I looked up the rarest Yu-Gi-Oh card in history. The rarest Yu-Gi-Oh card in history. God, dude, you got me down this rabbit hole. The rarest Yu-Gi-Oh card in history. This kid was dying and his Make-A-Wish was to have himself made into a Yu-Gi-Oh card, and there's one, and that's like the rarest like official Yu-Gi-Oh card. They made one and they gave it to the kid, and it's like the rarest card. Isn't that crazy?
You'd have to dig him up to get it.
Yeah, that's the rare. But then I mean, obviously the rarest ones in circulation are like other shit, but that's like officially the rarest one. Yeah, so good for that. I mean, not good for that kid. He's dead, but like good for.
Card. Did you have Pokemon cards?
No, I didn't. No, I never got into Pokemon.
Did.
Yeah.
My brother had Pokemon cards, and I used to like steal them and then like not know what to do with them.
They're just cool to look at.
Yeah, I would just stare at them.
I used to collect Pez dispensers too.
The shit we have.
I have a bunch of Pez. I still have the Pez dispensers. My mom swears, she's like, hold on to them. They're gonna be worth something one day. I was like, okay. I still have them. I have a shit ton of Pez dispensers. I have Pez dispensers. I have a bunch of NASCAR stuff. My dad used to collect NASCAR. I have like Dale Earnhardt's like original car, like sealed in the box, like number 3. I'll have some of that shit, dude. I've got probably not worth anything, but still, it's pretty cool.
It's like $100K.
That would be, dude. Yeah, that'd be. I would sell that in a heartbeat. But it was your father's.
And now he wants me to have.
And
this
now
money.
he wants me to have $100,000.
And now he wants that.
Yeah,
hang
on. I just checked. Yeah, Dad wants me to have his money. I just called him.
I just believe it.
I'm sorry. Was that rude?
No, it's good.
Okay. He made me have a beer, so I had a beer.
You should have another.
I'm good. I'm super good, but thank you. I was gonna say, what else? There was some other crazy shit that happened that we were gonna talk about, or maybe we talked about it all. The lady on the train. Then we had you had a bunch of. Did you make a list of things you wanted to talk about?
I was lying.
Oh, okay. You told me you're like, I'm gonna make a list of things for the podcast, and then I picked you up, and you're like, do you have your list? And I was like, no. And you're like, oh, you didn't have a list. So what was? I don't know. What are you doing for St. Patrick's Day? You're gonna go get hammered?
Yo, I'm going to Dolan's in fucking Ridley, and I'm gonna get hammered. I'm gonna drink green beer with my friends.
Okay.
With not Rob Stan.
Not Rob Stan. I'm going to New York. Start spreading the news.
Yeah, I'm leaving today. I need another beer right now.
You called me. And I was like, I told you I was coming to get you, and you were like,
oh, I'm headlining a show next week, and you're on it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I am doing that one, aren't I? Oh yeah, I didn't get the info for that yet.
Yeah, it's a good time.
Okay, you gonna tell them where it is so they can find you, or you just
Animated Brewing in Coatesville, Pennsylvania.
That will be fun.
It will be a great time.
That will be a fun time.
Come see my run special. It's called Jem Gillespie Burger.
Burger Boy. Burger Boy.
Just burger.
Oh, okay.
The burger.
Instead of Bobby Boy, Burger Boy.
It's just Burger Lord.
Burger Lord. That's
Burger Lord. That's like a competing restaurant. It's like, come to Burger Lord. The cheese. It's like, get the cheese. I don't know, man.
What were you gonna say?
I've been thinking about some things.
Yeah, what are you thinking about?
I'm thinking about dyeing my hair.
What color?
Blonde.
Really?
Just see it. I just want to see it.
You should think about not doing that.
Why?
I don't know. I think I like your hair the way it is.
Okay.
I'm like, but don't.
Fine.
If you dyed your hair blonde, you look like one of the Backstreet Boys. It'd be so weird.
Fat Street Boys.
That's good. That's a good one. Fat Street Boys.
Snackstreet Boys.
The Snackstreet Boys.
Midnight Snackstreet Boys.
That's good.
Yes. Happy St. Patrick's Day, dude. Do you have Irish potatoes?
Do I have them? Like right now?
Yeah.
No, why?
It's something I thought your mom might have had.
You're just like, I'm hungry.
Yeah, what a weird way to ask.
Yeah,
I'm like, do you have seasonal treat?
Happy St. Patrick's Day. By any chance, do you have steak?
Yeah, do you have famine?
Yeah.
Thank God there's a potato famine going on in this household.
I like Irish potatoes. They're good. I'm German. I'm logical. My mom's.
Are we gonna pull the trigger on going to NASCAR?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I would love to do that.
Oh my God.
We're gonna.
I've never been to NASCAR, and I want to be as trashy as possible.
We should tell everybody else to go. We should have a bunch of people meet up with us.
That is a fucking event.
Let's go to Dover. We're gonna go to Dover Downs this summer.
When's the last time you went?
The last time I went to a NASCAR race, as sad as it is, I think with my dad and my nephew and my brother-in-law.
Yeah, it's like, ugh.
I'm gonna get there like.
Well, Mason's like 10, right?
Mason's 10 now, yeah.
Dude, can you talk about how good of an uncle I am to this kid?
What'd you do?
Dude, I had a catch with that kid for like an hour.
Oh, you did? Yeah, that's right. Oh, yeah, that's right. At brunch,
I taught him how to throw a football, dude.
He knew how to throw a football.
No, he didn't.
He didn't know how?
No, you know why I didn't?
Why?
Because I said, he goes, "Where's my Uncle Bobby at?" I was like, he's inside Googling how to throw a football. I showed him how because I was a fucking jock, dude.
Good job, dude.
Nah, he's a good kid.
He is.
He's a good kid. I'm like, see, throw the football. I was like, forget about guns.
Yeah, he is obsessed with
guns.
He is obsessed with guns.
I'm like, guns are stupid.
Every time you come over my nephew's or my sister's house, my nephew has he'll greet you by pointing an airsoft gun at you.
Yeah.
He's like,
it'd be this easy to blind you.
Yeah.
I'm like, good.
And my dad says when I get older, I can buy a real one.
My dad says I can have whatever I want to defend my family from people like you.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right.
What are you doing in here? What are your intentions? Have you heard of stand your ground law?
Yeah. I know I'm 10, but I know my rights.
Yeah.
Not only am I 10, I'm 10 toes down.
My nephew's gonna grow up to be one of those people when they get pulled over, they pull their phone out and
am I being detained or am I free to go?
Can I see your ID? Why do you need to see my ID?
I'm just letting you know that I'm recording and I have a firearm in the car. It's registered and I have the paperwork.
And I'm gonna pull it out right now.
Am I being detained or am I free to go?
Here, I'll show it to you. It's right here.
It's right here.
You want to see it? Do you want to see how fast I can pull it out?
You ever see the videos of the people that do startle police officers and they get 80 rounds pumped into them by 6 dudes?
I've seen a video of this guy he basically committed suicide by cop by running at them with a knife.
That's sick.
Yeah, it's fucked up. Because the cops have to kill that guy, and they don't want to kill that guy.
Yeah, but that rules, though.
What, suicide by cop?
Yeah, because, you don't have to do it yourself.
Yeah, but, if you're going to do it, first of all, don't. Second of all, there's probably way more peaceful ways you could do it than getting shot.
You know what's funny? They're like, we disagree. Because using those bullets and killing those people will help secure the budget for next year's policeman's ball. It's like I know we killed your neighbor yesterday, but would you like to donate to the policeman's ball?
What do they even do at the policeman's ball?
You don't want to know.
Dude, who goes to those?
They buy a gimp.
They buy a gimp?
They get a gimp.
And they chase them around.
They piss all over them.
There's these places.
I would love to go to a policeman's ball. I'm sorry, I just want to go.
But there's the places in Sweden and stuff. They have these pods you sit in. And they just pump oxygen into them, and then you fall asleep and you die. They have assisted suicide pods. It's
remember
crazy.
when I told you to give? Remember when I told you to give the police officer a flyer for your show?
Oh yeah, and then I didn't take your advice because I would have been retarded.
It's so stupid.
We were drunk and we were passing around cards for Bobby Boy out in Lidditz, PA. I was just trying to get more people to come, and then there was a cop, and Jim was like, "You should Jim's exact words were, give him a card." He'll bring the whole force.
He'll come out. He'll bring the whole force.
He'll bring the whole force. And I was like, what? And you were like, I just realized it's the dumbest thing I ever said. He'll bring the whole force.
He'll bring the whole force.
There would be no no police officers in Lidditz, PA.
In the world I was living in, the police officers get they all get the same night off, and they're like, why don't we go see Bobby Boy?
Let's go see Bobby Boy. It would have been like in Batman, when they trapped all the police officers in the fucking sewers.
Yeah.
It's like, Lidditz is yours. I was born in the dark. I do a pretty good Bane, not gonna lie.
That's like me in the morning.
Pepsi is yours.
I'm like, Budweiser's good.
I was born in the Budweiser.
I'll drink 10 of them.
Shotgun a beer.
One more before you drive to New York.
Make your ride more interesting.
Make your ride. I can't do it.
It's fun when you learn how to do it. It's fun.
I just sound like a hissing cat.
Yeah. That would be very unfortunate for you.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Bane's fun to do.
That's a good one.
Do Black Bane.
I'm like, yo. I'm like, yo. I'm like, the city is yours. I was born in it.
What?
I don't even know. I don't even know. He's like,
do Gay Bane. Do Gay Bane.
He's like, I don't even know. Do Gay Bane.
Do Gay Bane?
Yeah. Yes.
This penis is yours.
yeah. This cum is yours.
Where do you want my cum?
I want you to say the gayest sentence you think you could come up with.
As Bane or just normal?
As Bane, sure.
But okay.
As gay as you can get.
Okay, hang on.
Put the cum on my tongue.
No, that's not even. No, it could be gayer.
Go there.
Fart the cum into my mouth. That's good. I think farting cum into your mouth is the gayest thing you can do.
What's worse, into a hand and then sharing it?
Yeah. I don't know why, but yeah.
Into the hand and then sharing it like Lady and the Tramp?
Yeah, because there's more. The more steps that are involved, and the more like.
The colder it gets. I think your mic's off.
No, my mic is not off. I was just really not into.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. Yeah. Mic check. Yeah, actually, my mic shut off because I didn't want to talk about that anymore. It's crazy.
Yuck.
Well, my mic shut off and the podcast is over.
Farting cum onto a hand and then sharing it like Lady and the Tramp.
You didn't do that, did you?
No.
Okay. Well, then why do you know? Why is that like a example?
It's just a thing I'm saying.
This is a thing?
It's just a thing I'm saying.
You've never done it?
No. Why would anyone do that?
I think you've done it.
No one would do that.
You just winked at me.
I didn't wink. I didn't wink. At me. No one would ever do that. No one in the right mind would ever do it. No one in the right mind would ever do that.
You did it, didn't you?
No way.
You did it.
That's gross.
You did it.
That's gross.
You definitely.
No.
But did you the one who fart? Who did you fart the cum on your hand or?
Yeah, I mean you
did
not onto my own hand.
Onto another guy's hand, and then he tries to share. Why am I digging deeper into this? Every time I think about it, it's grosser and grosser.
No, here's what happened.
Well, it's crazy. I'm actually never drinking Corona again.
Here's what happened. I went to church, and that was it. I went to church, and that was all.
You went to church? Yeah, you prayed the gay away? It's crazy that there are people who think you can do that.
I think you can. I think you honestly can. Well, yeah.
I don't think you can learn. I don't think you can not be gay. You're just gay. It's like.
I think you can not be gay.
Really?
Sure, why not? I think people can do anything if they set their mind to
it.
You can
not. You can make this. You can say, I'm not going to do gay things anymore. You can be like, the church is. You can be like, oh, I found Jesus. I'm not going to be gay anymore. But you still have. You're still gay. Like, you're still like. I don't think.
Yeah, but I think you can successfully repress it.
Oh, yeah, but that's different. They're
like, look at Mike Pence.
Mike Pence, you think he's gay?
I know he's gay.
You know he's gay?
I know he's gay.
Yeah, why?
Because he looks like he kisses boys.
So do you.
No, I don't.
You look like you kiss boys.
I read straight, dude. I'm like, yo, did anybody watch the ball game last night?
Anybody watch the ball game? I was getting fucked while I was watching it.
I was not. I was in the middle of I was in the middle of not listening to my girlfriend and making nachos. I caught the end of it. It was pretty good.
It's pretty sick.
Kurt Warner's pretty good quarterback. You know who that is?
No.
Pretty good.
Oh.
Plays for the Eagles.
Who's are we keeping?
Kurt Warner?
No, I don't.
Plays for the Eagles.
Oh, I don't. Dude, I only watch the Eagles when they're winning.
Peyton Manning. You know Peyton Manning?
I know Peyton Manning. Yeah.
He plays for the Eagles.
Okay. No, Peyton Manning doesn't play for the Eagles.
He does now.
When? Why?
As of this year, he's backing up Jalen Hurts.
Peyton Manning's retired, isn't he?
Well, I mean, he was.
I can't. I don't trust anything you say to me ever. I don't trust. You're like, I don't trust you. You're like O.J. Simpson. He's back.
He is back.
He's back. Twitter. He's doing his Twitter is fire. They're keeping Jalen Hurts, aren't they?
Jalen Hurts. They're about to sign him to an extension. You know what that means?
That means he's getting paid oodles of money to play.
Yep, he's gonna get. People said he's gonna get $50 million a year.
What's the most a quarterback's been paid?
I think he would set the record if he got that. But
really?
I think right now, Mahomes did it though.
Mahomes?
Do you know who that is?
I know the name. I don't know.
He's the guy that beat the Eagles in the Super Bowl this year.
Oh, okay. He got paid a ton of money.
He makes $50 million a year.
Damn. Okay.
So he got $500 million. His contract was 10 years, $500 million.
Holy shit. Dude, we're in the wrong business. We need to become football players.
No, I tried to be a pro football player until I didn't become 6 feet tall.
Yeah, I know how that feels.
Yeah.
I know how that feels, brother.
Yeah.
But I think you could still probably stop somebody from running with a ball. If they had to run past you, you could probably stop them.
I went to the Eagles game and this dude was like, "Why you not on the field?" I was like, "Ha ha ha." He goes, "Yo, you big as a planet."
That's it went from being really friendly to really mean. What did you say back?
I was like, bro, I said, damn, really? It's my birthday. Why you say that?
What did he say?
He was like, damn. And then he was like literally checking people's tickets. He was like, all right.
Wait, he worked there?
Yeah, he worked there. I was so upset. I was pissed.
He said, you big as a planet.
He's like, you a planet.
That's funny, but it sucks for you.
I was like, on my birthday, bro. On my fucking birthday, bro, in the rain. On my birthday in the rain, you gonna say that?
Damn, dude, that fucking sucks.
That blows. You'd think I would have dieted. I went home and
You're like, I'll show him. I'll be a super planet.
I was like, I'll show him. I'll explode. I'll show him. I'll supernova. I'll explode.
I've never had anybody tease me to the point where I felt like I needed to change myself. I was teased as a kid when I was really fat, but like none of it ever like got to me where I was like, I need to make a change, you know?
Yeah.
And then I was just like, you know what it was for me? I wanted to try to get pussy in high school. So 8th grade into 9th grade, I was like, I gotta lose weight. I lost 40 pounds. One summer I lost 40 pounds, and I was like skinny. I wasn't fat, but I was skinny fat, which is even like worse. I think if you're gonna be fat, either be fat or like be skinny. Like pick one. And I was skinny fat, and it was like even worse.
Yo.
What?
Did I ever tell you about this lady growing up, Mary Ann?
Yeah. Maybe.
So recently I found out this lady died Okay. So when I was a kid, my mom used to sell pills.
Uh-huh.
And one of the ladies that used to sell pills to was like the mom of one of my friends.
Oh, okay.
And I found out she died recently.
Uh-huh.
And so I wasn't sure if I ever told you about this lady. This lady, she used to send my friend, and if not him, his little brother up to my house.
Uh-huh.
With a note, like written in crayon,
Mm-hmm.
like her pill order written in crayon. And I just remember like these like horrible exchanges where I would like have to hand him the pills.
Yeah.
And like I would like do it. I would like give him the shit.
Damn. Where's the funny part of that story?
I just been thinking about it a lot.
Damn. Okay.
I just found out she died.
Oh. Okay.
Like today.
Oh well.
The funny part of that is that she wrote like notes in crayon.
I'll have 3 Xanax. It's like in red crayon.
The story gets worse because I'm leaving the part out where I was a bad person.
Oh yeah. Okay. Here we go. Get your popcorn.
Okay. Here's where I got involved in it.
All right.
Is that sometimes she would show up herself. And a lot of times my parents weren't around when she would show up. And so she would like want pills. And like in addition to money, I would be like, I want like video games.
Really?
She would take my friends' video games and give them to me.
Oh my God.
And like he didn't know that.
So you sold drugs for your parents.
And went into business for myself.
And we're like, yo, let me get Grand Theft Auto San Andreas.
I was like, it got worse. Because not only did I get GameCube games, I got his GameCube. I got his GameCube games. I got the GameCube. I got like PlayStation games. I was like literally like robbing his house.
Oh my God.
It was insane.
That's crazy. Wow.
And then
well, first of all, you were a kid. I don't think you were necessarily you were in a shitty situation. The lady who was willing to do all that.
It was crazy.
The mom willing to be like, sure, I'll give you all my son's shit. She's the evil one.
But
you were just a kid.
But also my parents being okay with like me doing that.
Well, they were pillheads and they sold.
But
these are your biological parents, for the record, not your
yes.
loving parents you have now, who are awesome. Your parents rock.
Yeah, but this is, I don't know. That lady died. I feel so bad. She hooked me up. I'm just saying the moral of the story is that
she hooked you up.
R.I.P. because she did hook me up pretty hard.
Okay.
She hooked me up. I had plenty of fun with that shit.
Where's the kid that you stole shit from? You have no idea where he is?
No idea.
Yeah. Where's the class clown of your high school? Whatever happened to him?
You're looking at him.
Really? You were the class clown?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, in the yearbook.
Oh,
I mean, like, who was the official like class clown? Did you guys have one?
I don't think we did actually.
We had one. Last time I saw him, he was in a pawn shop. I haven't seen him in a while.
Was he pawning something important, or was he?
No, he was.
There?
It's funny. I guess he was like he had like a southern accent. So I guess he moved down south at one point, and he was like haggling, trying to buy this like power drill. He was like, come on, man, this ain't even like, and it's so crazy because he was like, he never had that. I just remember seeing him being like, wow,
whoa,
like wow, he's changed a lot. But he was like, definitely like boots on the ground. You could tell he's like out in the fields, like.
Yo, R.I.P. to that lady.
R.I.P.
That funny thing that you say that about the accent, because there are kids that I went to high school with that they went away to college, but not away. They went to like Westchester.
Oh, okay.
But what they did is they laid on the Delco accent super thick.
Like, yo, dude, we're gonna go.
You never sounded like that.
I never.
And we
did.
don't. It's like we never sounded like that.
I never had a Delco accent.
He like went up hey, I'm like multiple people. They went up and they went to college and then they just like became like, oh yeah, I'm from fucking Delco.
From Delco.
I'm like, why'd you lay it on thick like that?
My parents, they never let me leave the block when I was a kid.
That's so funny.
They never let me. I didn't.
Dude, we had this girl Juliana.
Probably for the best.
This girl Juliana on my street growing up. John Anthony and Juliana. They were allowed to play on their property.
Yeah.
So they would like play, and like she would take her bike up and down the driveway, but like she would like get nervous if like the bike was about to hit the street.
Yeah. Oh, she wasn't allowed like that bad, huh?
It was super tight.
I grew up.
It was so funny.
I grew up. There was a playground across the street from my house, like within like.
I actually have a really funny story about them. Can I tell it?
About who?
The people that weren't allowed to leave their property.
Sure, yeah.
So I had a dog, Sandy, when I lived in that neighborhood, and my dog got out one time, and their dog was out at the same time. I'll never forget. His name was Cosmo.
Okay.
And so my dog, Sandy, got out. My dog was a girl, right? But my dog was a girl who did this weird thing that she would hump like a guy dog.
Mm-hmm.
And so so my dog got out, right? And she like ran. She knew their dog. So like she ran right over to their house. And their dog was on the front lawn. And she like held their dog down and like raped their dog.
Oh my god!
But like it was a girl dog, so it wasn't like penetrating the dog.
Yeah.
But, like she was just like holding this dog down and like scissoring,
dry humping it. Oh my god, that's crazy.
Having to like, there's like people screaming, and I'm like having to explain. I'm like, no, it's like a girl, like you know what I mean? Like
it makes it better.
It makes it better.
He's lucky. He's a lucky dog. That's a
He's
lucky
actually
dog.
a lucky dog.
That's a lucky dog right there.
That's a lucky dog.
That's a lucky dog.
That's a lucky dog. I'm like, why don't you get in there? But it's crazy. I just remember trying to like explain that like.
Do you know what I mean? Do you want to hear a fucked up story about my childhood dog?
Sure.
My dad, my dog got hit by a car.
Oh, died.
Well, yeah. And my dad, basically my dad, I don't want to get into many details. My dad, the dog got hit by a car, and I was like 5 at the time, so I didn't understand the concept of death yet. So my dad told me the dog ran away, and I started drawing missing dog posters, and I was asking my dad, I was asking my parents, I was like, can we hang them up around the neighborhood? Do you think that'll help? And my dad's like, I don't remember what my parents said, but they were like heartbroken. It was like,
oh my god.
Yeah. It's fucked up.
Yo, when I was a kid, my cousin got suicided by her husband.
Damn. What a way to go.
And my 2 cousins that were their kids, one of them got to go live with her sister that was a doctor.
Mm-hmm.
And the other one got to go live with my cousin who was like white trash as fuck.
Yeah.
And it was just like, damn. It was so brutal. And I remember when I was a kid, when like they told me like what happened to them, I was like 8 or 9.
Mm-hmm.
I did like a lemonade stand. My brother and I did like a lemonade. My brother helped me put a lemonade stand together, trying to raise money for them. And in my town, this lady had me shot down.
Really?
She called the police because I had a fucking lemonade stand.
What a bitch!
It was a big deal, and they do that. They do that where I live. They don't want you doing shit like that.
Yeah, why not though?
I know.
I never had any like I never tried to do that shit when I was a kid.
I lived 3 doors down from a midget cop for years.
Yeah.
A tiny police officer.
Do you still live? Is he still there?
No. He's still there. He's still little as fuck.
Yeah.
But I just remember if my dog would like get out, my dog used to love shitting in his lawn for some reason.
Yeah.
And like
it's a really funny idea of him coming out in like a little like
him getting shit on his shoe is way worse than me or you getting shit on our shoe.
Yeah.
Like,
okay, go ahead.
Because like the whole process of him putting on his shoes was like so just difficult.
Oh, is this the story? Or
Yeah, it's just a thing.
Didn't he get mad at you about something? You like or something?
Oh,
You told me
yeah.
a story about he got pissed off at you.
Oh, I did tell you this before.
Yeah, tell it to I forget what it was, but I remember you brought him up before.
Yeah, he told me he was gonna kick my fucking ass because my dog took a shit in his lawn. I didn't clean it up.
And what'd you say?
I forget.
Probably something shitty.
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
So funny.
I want to take the time to thank our Patreon supporters. Patreon.com/2inthestinkpodcast. And a special thank you to our
Where
friend.
are we at?
We're like almost an hour.
What?
Yeah, a special thank you to our friend Alaska Woods.
Again, the best
Alaska
person
Woods,
ever.
the best person, single-handedly carrying the Patreon. We got a lot of cool stuff on the Patreon, guys. Check it out. It's literally $2 a month. Go spend $2. I'm gonna do that boomer thing where it's like that's 1 cup of coffee. Remember the boomers who are like, oh well, millennials they want more money if they just didn't drink coffee and soda.
If they didn't go to fucking
Starbucks every day.
You know what's funny? I worked at Starbucks for 5 years. They're the most complicated assholes of all time are those dudes.
Yeah.
There was this dude, Billy. I don't care if he ever hears my podcast, who would come in every morning. He goes, the first time I met him, he goes, this fucking guy know how to make my drink? And I was like, oh, God, so this guy's going to be a problem.
He was like a regular asshole.
He was a regular. He says, this guy know how to make my fucking drink? And I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, extra saliva.
Piss.
Extra piss.
Extra piss and ball cheese.
Ew.
Yo, I worked with John one time,
Uh-huh.
and John hated our boss, right? So John put an eye booger in the lid of his cup, and it's the single grossest, most sinister thing I've ever seen anyone do to anyone. He took a fucking eye booger and put it in the lip of his cup, so in the first swig of coffee he took, he got like big piece of eye booger.
Did you watch him swig it?
I watched everything. I watched John make it, hand it to him, and him drink it.
Oh my God!
I watched John be
An
like,
eye booger.
Yep. What the fuck?
That's like the grossest.
That's
Did he go?
No, he just
drank
drank
it.
it.
Had an eye booger. Dude, I hope I hope I've never had my food fucked with. How common is that happens?
Oh, I know.
I mean, I was asking you a question. You've worked in food more than me.
I never worked with somebody that did it on purpose until then.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good to know. That's good to know. You have to be a real asshole to do that.
This guy.
Did I tell you about the time I almost got in a fight at the movie theater with somebody? I told you that story? I think I probably talked about it on the podcast already. Anyway, go ahead, continue. This guy, you said?
The sky is blue.
Oh,
the sky is blue.
Patreon.com/2inthestinkpodcast.
What's your favorite color?
$2 a month. Huh? My favorite color?
We should get to know each other.
We actually know too much about each other. I just checked.
Favorite color?
Favorite color is
Mine's purple.
probably. I don't have a favorite color. Probably red.
Red. Okay.
I'm also colorblind, partially. So.
Okay.
I'm also colorblind, and my dad.
I love when bitches make that up to be interesting. I'm actually colorblind.
I do. Get one of those fucking graphs up. I can't see shit.
What colors?
One that has red. I don't know. Whatever the ones.
I actually
are.
don't know. I've never actually seen crayons.
Well, I don't know what the fucking thing that's like. I don't see in black and white. There's just like dark purple and blue and black all look the same to me. Like when I look at, if I'm like that car is black, my wife's like, no, it's dark blue. I'm like, oh. I don't know. It doesn't matter. I'm sorry I'm boring you to death.
I love you.
You know what? I love you too. Hey guys, you know what isn't boring? Our Instagram. Instagram at 2inthestinkpodcast. If you want to see our wieners, go on there. We're gonna post a picture of our wieners today. 2inthestink podcast on Instagram. TWO. Follow us on there. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. And leave us a review on iTunes and
follow
us
on our Reddit.
Yeah, you do the outro.
And follow us on
go ahead. Oh man, being interrupted sucks, doesn't it? Huh? Am I gonna play that in reverse again? It's gonna be.
Follow us on Reddit
We don't have a Reddit.
/2 in the stink.
We don't have a Reddit.
We do.
Do you make one?
Yep.
When?
Today.
Really?
Follow us on Reddit.
Oh, we have a Reddit now. Okay, cool.
We have everything.
Huh. All right. I didn't know we were just making decisions.
Follow us on Discord.
We don't have a Discord.
At Discord.
We don't have a Discord. I know we don't have a Discord. I know we don't have a Discord.
I know. I did. I made it.
You made one? You have to make an invite for that, though, don't you?
It's
a whole process.
It's a live link.
It's a live link? Okay. Apparently we have a Discord now. Yeah, what else do we have, Jim? Oh, sorry. What else do we have, Jim?
Follow us on Steam.
On
at
Steam.
2 in the Stink
Buy the
podcast.
2 in the Stink game. buy the 2 in the Stink game.
It's like Pepsi. It's like we drink Pepsi.
Pepsi Simulator.
Pepsi Simulator 2023.
Yeah, leave us a review on iTunes too, and Spotify, and give us money. We can't stress enough. Give us money.
We want the money, but we don't need the money.
Yeah, but it would be sick if you had some. We don't want the money.
We're putting together some really, really fun stuff that I can't wait to share with all of you.
Yeah,
and
it's
I can't
super
wait
secret. You have to give us money first.
And
you have to give us money.
And we want you guys to interact with us. So why don't you just reach out
to our wieners and grab them? If you see us, no, actually don't do that. That would be suck if we that's what.
Follow us on Snapchat.
We don't have a Snapchat.
At 2 in the Stink.
We don't have
podcast.
a Snapchat. We don't have a Snapchat, do we?
Follow us on.
Follow us on MySpace.
Yeah.
Follow us on Be Real.
Remember when follow us on LimeWire at 2 in the Stink podcast.
Follow us. We'd like to thank our sponsors,
BearShare. For ruining my computer as a kid.
2 in the Stink would like to thank our sponsors, X Videos.
Listen to the song "And the Cradle Will Rock" by Van Halen.
X Videos.
No.
X Videos.
X Hamster.
All right. That's another.
X
that's another. Oh yeah, all of them. I told you when I look up porn, I just go. I type it into Google search bar and then filter by videos. You get all the websites.
Beeg.com.
Huh?
Beeg.
Never heard of that.
BEEG.com.
Porn HD is the best one. It's literally exactly what it is.
Gayporn.fm.
No, you got to go to Porn HD and you search in that one, and then it brings all the HD porn videos from all the websites. It's like I love those ones that pull it from other sites. It's like the best.
Porn they post HD. The full video.
Yeah. Porn HD.
You got to watch the cum shot.
Oh, yeah, they have that on there.
It's the best part of the video.
E-porner's a good one, too. And the chick's like, oh, my God.
You're so tall. And I'm like, yeah, I am. I'm so fucking tall.
That's how I finish. Britt just tells me I'm tall, and I come.
I wish I was tall sometimes.
All right, that's it, guys. 2 in the Stink podcast.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Happy St. Patrick's Day. Stink it forward. Send this podcast to some friends. And don't forget to wash your hands. Peace out.